Welcome back to this week's episode of Super System Sunday, where I give out a historical, profitable, situational system that has a logical, easily explainable reason as to why it's profitable. We've been doing NFL systems, but I'm going to switch it up this week and do college football. Last week's NFL Super System was simply winless teams against the spread in weeks 3 or 4. There was 10 of them in week 3, 7 of them covered the spread. In week 4, we have 5 winless teams. Houston, Miami, New Orleans, the Jets, and Titans. This is winless teams against the spread, remember. And for anyone who's feeling frisky, I got a bonus system for you. Winless road teams versus unbeaten teams. This system's 5-0 so far this season, and the Saints are the only match in week 4. That's a scary one, but you are starting the game with a 16-point lead. Okay, now before I pass along this week's super system, really quickly disclaimer here. I don't handicap college football myself. In other words, I don't originate any bets myself, but that doesn't mean I don't bet college football. In fact, college football is one of my most profitable sports, and it's because I have access to some of the world's sharpest betting groups. I know that sounds crazy, but when you've been involved in any industry for 20 years, you're eventually going to find out who's really good at what. And when it comes to the sports betting industry, it's actually a very small world at the top. Just to be clear, these sharp groups, they're not on social media claiming to be the best or promoting anything. Actually, I'd be shocked if any of them even have social media accounts, to be honest. But anyway, these bets I copy, I call them source plays. I've been publicly sharing them in my Discord for the past 5 years, and they crush. They're off to a really good start this season, and don't even take my word for it. Join the Discord for free and just ask some of the members that have been in there. But let's get on to the super system of this week. Very simple system. I call it west to east. It's betting on home teams in the Eastern time zone who are playing teams flying in from the Pacific time zone. Since 2005, so we're going back 20 years here, these teams are 46 and 33 against the spread. It's only 79 games, and the reason why is teams don't want to schedule these negative spots like this, especially flying west to east for like a noon kickoff. That's like playing a game at 9 o'clock a.m. body clock time. 5 teams match this week, which is a lot. We got Cal at Boston College, so it's a play on Boston College. Oregon at Penn State, play on Penn State. Washington at Maryland, play on Maryland. Then finally Oregon State at App State, so it's a play on App State. Now, if you find trends and angles like this interesting, I make them all available to members of my Discord in what's called the Power Packet. It's a downloadable Google Doc, has a bunch of other stuff in there like my power ratings, what else, like historical trends, team and coaching tendencies, advanced metrics, much more. Invite link to join is in all my social media bios. Any questions, just DM or comment below. I'll be happy to respond. Until next time, good luck with your bets.